Here at Sanremo UK, we like to get up in the morning and try and hit our day full on. Some of us do get up and take some exercise, others come into work after a nice breakfast. We all tend to take these everyday simple things for granted. For some people, everything can change. A diagnosis of the condition multiple sclerosis can happen to anyone. It's not genetic. MS is the most common neurological condition, debilitating young adults, affecting females more than it does males. It's caused by the scarring of lesions on the myelin sheath, the fatty layer that protects the nerve endings. Effectively, that's the wiring of the brain. For those that receive a diagnosis of MS, the only certainty is uncertainty. Uncertainty about whether you can carry on your everyday life or be wheelchair bound or housebound, and whether at any time you'll be in extreme pain or have no pain. Relationships as a result can become strained as people's characters changes and people's roles change from partner to carer, and everything you previously took for granted can effectively start to fall to pieces, breaking up even the strongest relationships. And this is Tammy. Tammy's recently been diagnosed with MS. She's the mother of 5. She's also the producer of this film for Piranha Films. Life hasn't really changed as yet, but her and her family are beginning to wonder what lies ahead.
This is me, Nick. Before my MS diagnosis, I ran a great business supplying espresso machines across the UK and was considered at the time an expert. For the past 12 years or so, I have worked with Coffee West and Sanremo UK to continue doing what I know and love as much as I am able to do for as long as possible.
I'm Andrew Tucker. Nick is a real inspiration to me. The sheer determination and spirit that he approaches every single day of his life, to me, is akin to some of the world's most famous adventurers and explorers. All these things that we take for granted every single day, Nick really has lost to some degree over the years. What I admire most about Nick is, despite his very difficult situation, he never begrudges anybody health, wealth, success or happiness. While many people might think that what I'm going to do in the Isles of Scilly is a big physical challenge, the reality is that what I'll be doing that day will be no more probably than a lot of MS sufferers have to do every day to get out of bed and get through their daily life.
Andrew is seizing the opportunity to do something, I think, full on and all to raise money for multiple sclerosis. Andrew is taking part in the Isles of Scilly challenge. He'll be swimming between each of the main islands and trekking over them a total of 15 kilometres at sea and 10 kilometres over the islands. The society organised social events, equipment, facilities and support for sufferers who are affected with MS. They are a brilliant charity with lots of us had to call on, and they make a real difference to the quality of life for the sufferers as the condition develops. If we're able to support Andrew in this challenge, please visit Just Giving to help raise money as much as possible for the invaluable work of the MS Society carrying out each year. When we sit and waste opportunities today, we should remind ourselves that we may never have the opportunity again.
Please give whatever you can. Even as small amounts as a pound will make a great big difference. Thank you.
It'll make a huge difference to people who suffer from the condition of multiple sclerosis.